Hey everybody. Okay, so for this video I'm going to be unboxing this Castmaster propane furnace that I bought off of Amazon. I got it for Christmas, but I haven't had a chance to do anything with it. It's been too cold outside, so let me get a knife and we'll open it and we'll see what's inside. Alright, so it comes with a pair of tongs, a warning. I'll probably have to go watch that. A gift. I get a review, I guess I get a gift. And then, there it is. It's a little smaller than I thought. So let me take it out of here and get rid of the box. Alright, so got a bag here with the hose, some connectors it looks like. Then this pipe connects to the bottom down here somehow. And then inside, pressure valve I guess. And then they do give you a crucible, which is nice. And then it looks like they gave us a kiln shelf to put the crucible on, so that's kind of nice. And then inside here is the ceramic blanket that withstand high temperatures, so that's pretty cool. So let me put it all together, go watch the video, and then we'll come back and get it started. Okay, so we got everything set up here. We got the furnace and everything configured. We got the propane tank here. So we'll turn the propane on like the instructions said, and then we'll light the furnace. Okay, so we've got everything hooked up. We've checked our connections here. Nothing's leaking. We're going to open this, and then you adjust this valve here until your pressure reads between 0.1 and 0.2. So all right, that looks good. Now we'll light the furnace. Okay, then you open this valve here, then you light it. Woo! Okay, I was probably a little too close to that. All right, to increase the heat, you open this little thing here. Okay, so I'm going to just melt some ingots from a previous melt with my old furnace just to try it out. And then I'm not going to use their tongs only because I have a pair of tongs I already use, so I'll use these to put it in the furnace. Okay. You still on? All right, now we'll come back in about 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to try something here. I don't really have an ingot mold, so I'm going to use some green sand that I've made. This is just playground sand that's been sifted, and then you add some clay to it, and I'll put a link down below on what clay I use. But you want to, when you wet it, you need to wet it a little bit with a spray bottle. When you squeeze it and let go, it kind of stays as a clump, but it's still fairly easy to break apart. So we're going to put this in this pan here. These are just two spice shakers. We're going to put the sand in there. We're going to pack it down all around, and then we're going to be able to lift these out, hopefully, and that'll create 2 molds for us to pour the aluminum. And here's where I messed up. I did not put any sand underneath the containers. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. So we're gonna take that off. And since I've already smelted this, there shouldn't be that many impurities on top. It doesn't look like there is. I'll still take that out. Yeah. So that looks pretty good. All right, so now I'm going to attempt to pour it into the mold. Okay, so I had a bit of a fail here. I did not have any sand at the bottom of the mold. I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. And so the ingots are fused to the stainless steel pan. So I'll try to figure a way to get those out. Okay, so I was able to get the ingots out of the pan. You can see on the bottom here where they're real smooth. I just took a crowbar and popped them out. That was my fault. So I'm going to use the grinder here to kind of smooth it out a little bit. And if you ever do this, if you use one of these, always wear gloves. Now these are the gloves I use for the furnace. They're a little big, but you don't want that to hit your fingers. So, all right. I finished getting the rough edges off the ingots. They're not real ingots, but you know. And they look pretty good. Now, I don't have a polishing wheel on my bench grinder, so didn't really try to polish them up. I'm going to melt them later, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on them. I did try to smooth one side down. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, it's not, doesn't have a high polish to it, but I'm pretty satisfied with them. And see how much they weigh. That's 1 pound, 9.8 ounces, or 730 grams. The other one is just a little bit less, I think. Yeah, 1 pound, 9.2 ounces, or 715 grams. So I had fun. It's pretty neat to pour something this large. I've poured some things a little larger than this, but I just melted it again. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave me a comment below, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and good luck with your pours.